how's camp been? How are you feeling? How's this camp been different than maybe all the others that you've been a part of?
Yeah, I'll just say, like, this camp in particular has been some of the most fun I've had playing football. Like, since I've got here, like, instantly had a ton of friends on the team, just my type of guys. I mean, the team's filled with a bunch of great guys. So it's been great just to have those personal relationships and then those carrying over to the field. You can just feel there's, like, something special in this building. So that's been the most fun about it, is just going out there and having fun.
Coming in and building relationships, that's always the hardest part when you enter a new place. What's this experience been like, having already done it before at Buffalo?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like anything. You go to a new spot, you go to a new school when you're younger, just like anything. It's like, just be yourself, and you'll gravitate to the guys that are just like you. And then also, it's like, if you're a good dude, other people are a good dude, it's like, you just get along. So this place has a ton of great people in it, and I think that's what makes Eastern, like, special, is the people that are here. And so it's been easy.
What was it that attracted you to want to come to Ypsi and still remain in the MAC at a place you've played against the last few years?
Yeah, I mean, so my recruiting process this past winter coming out of the portal was pretty crazy, and I think God really just wanted me to be here, and had a great conversation with Coach Creighton and Coach Pike. And shout out to one of my former teammates, Keon Williams, who kind of made the connection happen. And within a couple days, I was committed. So it was a crazy process, but I really think God intended me to be here.
Coach Pike, having been in your shoes before, playing for Coach Creighton, how much does that help, having an OC that played quarterback for your head coach?
Yeah, I mean, that definitely helps. They have a great relationship, and then also having Coach Creighton in the quarterback meetings and stuff is really cool. And the thing that I love about Coach Pike is he kind of just lets you go out there and play. He doesn't try to contain you in a box, which I think is one of his best attributes as a coach.
Some people say quarterback competition, quarterback battle. In some people, that's a negative thing, but in a lot of ways, it's a way to help push. And because over the course of the year, everybody is most likely to play, just because of how people get banged up over the course of the season. When you hear quarterback battle, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, so I think in the beginning of my college career, it meant something completely different than it does now. When I was younger, it was like a fierce competition between me and the other quarterbacks in the room. But as you grow and as you learn more about yourself, you hear it all the time, and it's really cliche, but you're just competing against yourself. But at the end of the day, that is the truest thing that you can ever be told, because it doesn't matter what someone else does. And if you are competing against somebody else, you might have a higher ceiling than them, And if your ceiling's here and their ceiling's here, if you're just trying to be better than them, you're not going to reach your full potential, So I've kind of taken that aspect and that outlook on it. And at the end of the day, I'm rooting for the quarterback room to be its best, because the offense is going to be its best. And that's how we're going to win games. So competition, yes, obviously it's there, and it elevates everybody in the room. And we got a great room and a bunch of guys that are really special. And Jeremiah and all the other quarterbacks have been really pushing me this offseason. So it's been great.
When you look at a room that they're very talented, but you're the only guy who's ever taken a Division I snap, how do you also go about telling them how games are maybe different than what they've experienced before?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know that was the case, that no one else was taking a snap in college, which is kind of crazy to think about. But I'm not the type of guy who's going to come in and big bro somebody. If you can tell, if someone wants advice and someone that doesn't. So if they want advice, I will pour it all into them. You know what I mean? If they come to me asking questions, I will be an open book, and I'm not hiding anything. You know what I mean? So the ones that do ask questions, I give all I have to them. So the game, you realize you're out there by yourself. You know what I mean? Coaches can't play for you, and you learn a lot. But I just try to pour into those guys that want to be helped.
You've played Eastern the last few years at Buffalo. You had a tremendous game here at the factory when you came here. How excited are you to get on the gray field wearing the home team colors.
Yeah, so it is nice having a lot of production on this field already coming in here, but just want to continue that. And I'm an Eagle now, and I'm super excited to be a part of this culture, this team, what we have going here. Have a ton of respect for Eastern and the program and what they've done before I got here, and now I just want to continue that on. You know, they have a good recipe here, and I just want to add on to it.
Having stepped into a leadership role already just in your first few months here, what's that been like, and taking on the responsibility for guys coming to you to talk to?
Yeah, so one of the things that I was able to do this offseason is have an internship and kind of learn more about myself than I ever have in my college career. Just, it was an office job, and I was super grateful for that opportunity. It was incredible, honestly. But I learned a ton about myself as a person, and I learned that I really like leading people. And so whatever I do and wherever I go in my life after football, I think I want to be in a leadership role. And that was really important to me this offseason, and learning stuff about myself that I didn't know. So I love leading people, and I'm glad that I was able to do it when I came here.
The theme of the year, bet. What does it mean to you?
Bet means as soon as I signed up to be an Eastern Eagle, I instantly became an underdog, and coach let you know that as soon as you get here. And I think it's the perfect culture for the season is bet. And that means to me is like, hey, our backs are against the wall, and we're going to go out there and scratch and claw. It doesn't matter if we're playing on a parking lot with broken glass, like we're going to go out there and scratch and claw.
What's something that you enjoy away from football to help you decompress?
I would say just spending time with my family, or my girlfriend, going home and spending time with her. I mean, it's nice not going home and having to talk about football all the time and everything. So just getting away from that. And I also enjoy being outdoors, whether it's camping. Went on a couple camping trips this summer, which was awesome. Got to experience the Upper Peninsula in Michigan, and it was unreal. Like, I felt like I was at Punta Cana. Sometimes I went up to Miners Beach and pictured rocks and stuff. So getting to experience everything that the state of Michigan has to offer was really cool, and I love it in Michigan.
What's something underrated about Ypsi that you didn't know before you got here?
I would just say everything that's in driving distance. You're in a great location, and a lot of the restaurants in Depot Town and downtown Ypsi are really great, and I think it's a great location.